Let me ask you a question. Are you new to the reselling game, but for some reason feeling a little bit of apprehension, or maybe even just a little bit scared to get that first item posted up on eBay? Well, my name is Ryan with the 208 Side Hustle, and I'm here to help you build a long-term sustainable online reselling business. And I'm going to show you exactly how I list items on eBay. So let's dive right into it. So let's talk about a couple things before we jump into the actual listing of the item. We need to talk about what I'm listing. And today we're going to be putting up a pair of these 511 cargo shorts. If you don't know, 511 brand is a first responder brand. So a lot of EMTs, firefighters, and primarily law enforcement buy this type of gear. Military also wear this gear. Has a really high sell-through rate, and it's a really good item to get into if you're looking to step up your game and start reselling some clothing items. I'm going to pull up a picture right here so you can get a better look at the item I'm talking about. There you go. That picture right there should look a lot cleaner and clearer than me just holding up a pair of shorts to the camera like that. So let's go ahead and jump on over to eBay. I'm going to show you how I research the comps and then how I go about listing this item on eBay. All right, now that I've got eBay up on the screen, the first thing that I need to do is research some comps so I know exactly how I want to price these shorts to get sold. So like I talked about earlier, this is a 511 tactical cargo short. What I like to do is run over here on the left-hand side. I'm not really worried about color or size or anything right now. I'm just going to go for condition, and this is a used set of shorts, so we want to make sure we click on the used, as you can see, and then we want to keep scrolling down here, and you're going to find the sold completed section on the left-hand side. Now, if you check mark the sold, it will automatically check mark the completed. And then you can come up over here in the upper right-hand corner, and you can sort it by lowest to highest, highest to lowest, and ending recently, or I believe the other option would be closest match, something like that. So here we go. So we'll start out with the shipping plus highest first. These are being sold in multiples, so obviously that's irrelevant to us because we're only selling a single pair. So I see we got a pair right here, 511 Tactical Series Olive Green, size 42. Those were sold for $34.99, but a best offer was accepted. So when you see best offer accepted, we don't know what that final price was just looking right here on eBay. There are other ways to search that on other platforms, but that will be for another video. So I'll go ahead and keep scrolling. We got another 511 Tactical Series here. This one sold for $36.99. We've got one here for $32.99. We've got one for $29.95. This was pre-owned. Active khaki cotton 38. I'm trying to see. These are a size 38 right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this one really quick. We'll take a quick look at this. So here's the thing, 511 Tactical does make a couple different styles of these khaki shorts, so you want to make sure you got the exact match, and a dead giveaway right here is going to be that little loop you see right here in the pocket. It's also right here, so I know that this is the right pair. I've sold these in the past, so I know that this is really, I think they call this like a rip stop style. So just real quickly, I like to zoom in on the item, kind of check the overall condition. I'll scroll through the other pictures to make sure it's the same. So we got the 511 Tactical, size 38. We got one last picture here. Now they got $29.95 for this pair, plus they got $15 for shipping. It only costs $8 at the most to ship a pair of shorts like this. So they did pretty good by having somebody pay $30 and $15 for shipping. The thing kind of weird about this listing is they have it listed for $29.95. The price is fine, but they did get $15.20 for shipping. It shouldn't cost you more than $8 to ship an item like this. I'm going to put mine in a flat rate bubble mailer. That's $8 to ship. So I don't really know where they came up with 15, but hey, somebody bought it. They were happy to pay that price. So what can you do? Just for a sanity check before I go ahead and create my listing, I am going to look around a little bit more just to kind of see what else was on the market. We got another pair here for $36, best offer accepted. We got a pair over here for $32. So right there, that's going to give us a rough idea of what I could realistically sell these for. So that right there is one of your most basic and very broad searches. You'll notice I simply did a search for the make and model of what I was looking to sell. Then I also went over to the item condition. I went with used, and then I scrolled down and I just looked at the sold listings. I didn't use any other filters. Sometimes you're going to need to use more item specifics, but we have a good amount of results that showed up to give us a ballpark idea of where we want to list these. I don't like to sit on inventory for a very long time, so I don't undercut my prices, but I keep my prices very competitive so they'll sell really quick. The faster I can sell an item, then I can move on to another item, buy that, put it back on the shelf, and get that thing sold. So I'm a big believer in moving more volume to make my profits, not squeezing out every single dollar. So just taking a quick look at those comps and having sold these before in the past, I feel pretty comfortable listing these for $29.99, and I'm going to ask $8 for shipping. So what I'm going to do is go right back down to one of the ads that I liked, like this one right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. I'm going to go ahead and click on the sold right there. If you scroll down, here's how you can make your listings a little bit quicker. You'll notice this thing right here. It says sell now. Have one to sell now. That little magical button right there. I'm going to go ahead and click. So as you can see, that brought up a draft of that particular listing. What you really want to do right now is double check that title. So it's a men's 511 tactical 9-inch short, active khaki cotton waist, size 38. That's exactly what I'm selling right here. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. I'm fine with the category. I don't need to create a variation. I'm not going to put a UPC in on that one. My condition is pre-owned. For my clothing, I just like to type in pre-owned, no rips, stains, or tears. So next we need to add some photos to the listing, and let me give you a quick tip on this one. I shoot all my photos and I do all my editing prior to listing anything. I don't like to jump back and forth. I know a lot of people will create a listing, and then when they get to the photos, they'll stop what they're doing, they'll take their photos, and then they'll upload it. If you really want to improve and streamline your process, you're going to photograph a lot of different items and edit those and have them in a folder ready to rock and roll. So I've already done that. I've just saved these to my desktop really quick. I've got eBay final edits, and these are all my shorts right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on all these. I'm going to go ahead and open those up. While those are loading, I'm just going to keep scrolling down. These are your item specifics. It's gotten to become kind of a pain in the ass, so you want to make sure you do the required ones and then fill out the recommended as best as you can. You don't have to fill out every single one in the recommended. However, you do want to make sure under required you do have everything checkmarked. So we got 511 tactical. The size is 38. Department is men's. Color is khaki. The style is cargo. We're good to go there. Casual. What else do we got under here? Workwear. I'm just going to stick with casual. That's not a problem for me. They are cotton polyester blend, size 38. Cotton. They have pockets. They are belted. What else do we got here? Fabric wash. Who knows? I'm not going to read the label. Knowing these pants, I've washed these. I've owned these and washed these. It's going to be a medium wash, so whatever. Might as well add that in there. No accents. Not vintage. Made in Cambodia. Who knows? Let's look on the tag really quick. These are made in Vietnam. So we can change that right here to Vietnam. Cotton canvas fabric, not a problem. And again, like I said, if you want to spend the time and go through and put in all those recommended specifics, go for it. Me personally, it has not impacted any of my sales. I put the pertinent information there. If somebody wants to know something really obscure, they can go ahead and email me, and I could go ahead and answer that for them. And again, I keep my listings really simple. So this is pre-owned, men's, size 38, 511 tactical cargo shorts. No stains, rips, or tears. Item, please inspect photos and ask any questions prior to purchase. Photos show the actual item that will ship. Item will ship USPS, flat rate, bubble mailer. I ship items within 2 business days. Buy with confidence. Whoa, can't spell. Confidence based on my buyer feedback. So did you guys notice that little line that I put in there? Obviously, there's going to be other competition when you're selling items like this. That's why it's really important to provide very good customer service and work really hard to try to keep that 100% feedback. Sometimes having 100% feedback could be the difference between somebody buying your item or the next person's, and I like to remind my potential buyers of that, and that's why I put that in my item descriptions. And again, I don't get too crazy. This is just a pair of shorts, size 38. If somebody's looking for a pair of men's 511 tactical, they already know what these things are. So that's all I put in mind right there. We're going to scroll down. It's going to be a format. We're going to do fixed price. We're not doing an auction. I'm going to list mine for $29.99. I have one. I want to have my payment required immediately for the buy it now. Flat, same cost to all buyers. I'm going to do the padded envelope. And then basically right here, I'm going to do $8. I do get people that ask me, hey, how do you do free shipping? Well, it's the same thing. You're going to select your service, and then you just check mark this box right here that says free shipping. That's how you give somebody free shipping. If you want to do local pickup, you can check mark local pickup right here. Handling time, I do 2 business days. In the past, I used to not like to sell international. There were a lot of issues. For stuff like this, though, I will sell internationally using the global shipping program. You just check mark this, and if you don't know what that is, that just simply means that all I have to do is ship my item to a place in the U.S. It's usually somewhere in the Midwest or back east, and then the shipping program will then take care of getting that item shipped off internationally. So long as the item sells, I'm paid for it, and I ship it to the global shipping address, I'm good to go. They take care of the rest. So international is not really as bad as you think it is. I'm not going to do any boosting or promotions. I'm not going to offer any discounts. I'm not going to do anything like that. Roll back up here really quick. We just want to make sure the main photo is what we want. So that main photo, we want this nice looking image. So that looks really good there. And again, you'll notice I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You want to take really good photos and give really good descriptions of your item. If there are small blemishes or stains or marks on them, make sure you outline that in the description, because you don't want people getting an item and then sending it back to you for a return or opening up an item not as described. That's going to hurt your eBay account. So you don't want to do that. Just be really honest, and then that way if somebody buys it, they already knew that that thing's coming with a little small blemish or a stain, and then take detailed photos of the issue. This pair of shorts did not have any of those issues, therefore it's a moot point, but I just wanted to point that out for you if you're new and feeling a little hesitant or sketchy about listing an item online. You can always come down here for a sanity check, and you'll hit preview. So we'll pull this up over here. There we go. That looks good. Picture looks good. Price is good. My shipping's on point. There's my description. Everything looks really good. So then you're going to come over here and you're going to hit list item. Hopefully, if you did everything right, that's going to pull up your screen. Says success. You've listed your item for sale. If you wanted to create a similar, if you had other items to sell that were similar, you would just click on this create similar. You could create new, or if you list a lot of items like this, you could just save it as a template, and then the next time you go to list something, you could just go find your template. But for me and the purposes of this video, I'm going to go ahead and click on the I'm done now. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how easy it is to list an item for sale on eBay. So if you've made it this far into the video, I truly do appreciate your long attention span, and I do have an honest question for you. What was your opinion on that listing process? Was it as easy as you thought, or was it harder than you thought, or did I explain it well? I'm always looking to improve on how to teach you guys to become better resellers. So drop a comment below and let me know what you think. And if you want to help support this channel, one of the easiest ways to do it, and the best ways that's free, is just by hitting that like button. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And while you're down there clicking that like button, go ahead, it's right there. I'll wait for you. But in all honesty, if you guys do love this type of content, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click that bell notification, so whenever I drop a new video, you guys will get an instant notification. And as always, we will catch you on the next video.